Good morning Year 2s, it's today's maths lesson with Miss Whitmarsh. Today we're going to be focusing on missing number problems and we're going to be focusing on addition and subtraction within those problems. You're going to need a pencil, your maths book or some paper. Here's today's warm-up. You've got some addition and subtraction problems to solve. They do get a little bit trickier as you go through them. You might be able to do some in your head or you might need to use your methods to work them out. Pause the video here and then you'll see the answers in a little while. Here are the answers for you. Pause the screen here and check your work. Here is our first missing number problem. I have 5 add something equals 12. How would you solve this problem? Pause and have a think, see if you might be able to work it out before I show you. How did you do? Do you think you got the right answer? Let's see if you worked it out the same way. We're going to go through it together. So I can see that I've got my whole number because I'm looking at an addition. So I know I'm making 12 and I've got one part, which is 5. So I need to find my other part. The best way to do this is to use the inverse, which means the opposite. What's the opposite of addition? That's right, it's subtraction. So now where I've got my whole, I can do 12 take away 5 equals to find the missing part. You might be able to work that out in your head. You might also use counting back like so. So I'd put 12 in my head, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So I think it could be 7. I could also check my answer using an empty number line. And we've practiced using these before. So I would start on, I'd have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know 12 is my highest number and I'm just going to check by counting back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've counted back and I've landed on 7. So 5 add 7 equals 12. Here's another problem for you. How would you solve this one? 20 take away something equals 5. If you pause the video here, you can have a go on your own first, or you can carry on and watch how I would solve it. So let's have a look at how we solve this problem. I've got 20 take away something equals 5. This time I can't use the inverse because it would mean that I'm adding 5 to 20, which would then mean I'd have 20 take away 25. And that wouldn't work because we always start with the greatest number, our whole number, when we're taking away. So I know my whole number is 20 and I know that part of it is 5. Now I've drawn my empty number line again to help me. I've started at 5 because I know that's my lowest part and I'm going to count on until I get to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So my missing part is 15. I can't quite fit it in my square there. Here's another missing number problem, but this time you've got to balance the number sentence on each side. How would you work this problem out? Pause the screen here to give it a go. How did you do on trying to solve this one? We're going to go through it together now. So the first thing you need to do is actually solve the first part where you've got both numbers, your two parts, and you need to work out what the whole number is. So I'm going to put the rest of my whole part diagram on. Now, I know that 12 add 7 is 19. You might need to draw your empty number line or use counters to work it out, and that's absolutely fine too. So now I've got 19. Now I can try to solve this out. This is where I could actually do the inverse because I know to balance it, my equals the same as, it is going to be 19, this whole equation. So I'm going to do 19 take away 9. I know that there's 9 ones in 19, so that leaves me with 10. So to balance my equation, 12 add 7 equals the same as 10 plus 9. Here's another balance the number sentence problem for you. You have something take away 3 equals 10 plus 9. Pause the screen here to see if you can solve it on your own. How did you do on this one? It's definitely a lot trickier. This time I'm actually going to look on the opposite side of the equal sign. Remember, this means same as. And I'm going to work out this answer because I have both parts. 10 add 9 is going to make 19. I know I can do that in my head quite quickly. Now I know that over here it also needs to make 19. I can't put 19 in here because it would give me a different answer, and I'll show you why in a little while. But I can now use the numbers here to help me create another number sentence. I know that it's going to be something take away 3 equals 19. So now I've got to find my whole number because it's a takeaway. This is going to help me if I did some counting on this time. So I'm going to start on 19 and I'm going to do 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. So this would be 20, 21, 22. So my whole number is 22 there. If I'd done it the other way, do you remember what I said before? If I tried to do it as 19 take away 3, I would get a different answer. I would actually get 16, and that would make my number sentence unbalanced. So you need to be really careful if you've got a takeaway and an addition at the same time. There are some extra challenges on our website. I'd love to see your work in the comments on our Facebook page. Enjoy and have fun.